Hey everyone, it's Donnie again. Here I have a pretty cool haul. All these records that I got here, I got for free. I'm not sure how many I have. Maybe like, just looking at the stack here, maybe like 40? I don't know. These were given to me by a friend of mine from college, Evan. Hello, Evan. So again, like a lot of you probably know, it takes me a long time to actually get, you know, get the energy to put a video together and actually sit down, set up the camera, do everything. Um, so I got this probably a few months ago, and I didn't want to separate it or clean it, anything up or do anything with it until I made this video. All I really did is look through it, and that's basically it. I forget like the situation behind it exactly. I think it was just my friend's uncle who lives near me was just getting rid of a bunch of stuff. He had like a yard sale and stuff, and he had a bunch of records, and he was trying to get rid of them. And so he listed some records to me, and I said, I'm not that. I would like them, but I'm not that interested. I don't know what you're looking to get out of them. I don't want to offend you by listing something a price that's too low, because there are a lot of really good albums in here. Just a lot of them I already have, or just stuff that I'm not that interested in. But either way, I told him, like, I'm interested, but I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on it. And so then they just said, you know what, just you can just take them, like it's fine. So yeah, my friend dropped them off. I got them here, and I'm really excited about it. And I thank you, Evan, and I thank you, Evan's uncle, and yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. So let me go through all these. So a lot of these, I looked and they're just in okay condition. The condition of these ranges, most of them are just like, they're good. They're in good shape. Some of them, the covers are a little bit, dirty or ripped a little bit or wear. And the records are generally pretty nice. They're not like pristine, but they're in good playable condition. This is a good lot of records, and there's a lot of good albums in here. And there's a few that I saw that I'm really excited about. But we'll start going through this, and we'll go through them pretty quickly. Here we have Lynyrd Skynyrd's second album. I have to check my copy. I know my copy isn't that great, but yeah, this has Sweet Home Alabama on it. That's all I know. But yeah, I'm not a huge, like I said, I'm not a huge Lynyrd Skynyrd fan. I just, I like them. They're alright. And here we have The Twain Shall Meet by Eric Burdon and the Animals. I have this album. Like I got it for $1 a long time ago, and I never even bothered to listen to it for some reason. So I don't even know how good of an album it is, but it seems cool. We have Neil Young, Time Fades Away. This is one that I wanted. I have a really bad copy of, so it's cool to get that. This is Lynyrd Skynyrd, Nothing Fancy. That's fun. We have another Lynyrd Skynyrd, One More From the Road. It's a 2-record set. I guess this is live, all live stuff. Lynyrd Skynyrd's first and last, and it's missing the album unless it's somewhere in the stack. We have Lynyrd Skynyrd, Street Survivors. This is the second cover. I have the original one with the flames still on it. This one's really, really cool. Now the cover's split in two. This is Early Steppenwolf, recorded live at the Matrix in San Francisco, May 14th, 1967. It just has, early stuff by them, and I think that's pretty nifty. Their second album, Steppenwolf the Second. I like this cover. It's a cool cover, and it's like shiny. And this has Magic Carpet Ride on it, I think. Yeah, Magic Carpet Ride. And we have Steppenwolf at Your Birthday Party. Another one I have. I like Steppenwolf's like first and second albums. I've listened to some other albums by them, and it wasn't that exciting to me. But we'll have to try that. I haven't listened to that one. I have to see. Here's just the inner sleeve for something. I'm not sure. Here we have the Gene Casciola Orchestra, Polkas with That Certain Touch, Volume 2, in the shrink. I actually really like polka music. If you haven't like really sat down and listened to some polka music, like, do it. I really like polka music. It's fun. It's happy. It's great. Got Herb Alpert, Rise. I have this album. Rise is actually a good song, and I like Herb Alpert. He's good. Got Lou Rawls, All Things in Time, in the shrink with the sticker on it. Don't know anything about that. or loo rolls or anything. And here's just the record for Barbra Streisand's Guilty. And here we have Win, Lose, or Draw by the Allman Brothers Band. There's another one I have. I'll just have to compare them and see which one's better. I love this album and this cover. Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Deja Vu. Definitely an album to own, definitely an album to listen to. It's really cool. I love this cover because it has like a texture to it. It's just like a whole textured album. This is printed on there in shiny font, and then this is pasted on there. It's really awesome. It's really, I don't know, it feels cool to own this. And then it's a gatefold too, so there's that. Another Allman Brothers Band. This is Enlightened Roads. I do not have this, but that's pretty cool. Another Steppenwolf. This is Monster. I don't know, there's like a bunch of cut lines on it. I don't know what that's from. I don't think I have this. This is the Byrds. Not sure if this is like a live album or something, but it seems pretty cool. I like the Byrds a lot. Then here is just the cover for Animals by Pink Floyd. It sucks that this is the album this is one of the albums that are missing the record. I thought I had an extra record for this, just the record. I did not. I looked, I couldn't find it. Also, we have the Moody Blues, Every Good Boy Deserves Favor. Here we have another Moody Blues, A Question of Balance. So that's fun. Another Moody Blues. I'm not a big fan of the Moody Blues, but they're, like, I don't know. I'm not against the Moody Blues. That's a really cool inner sleeve or gatefold image, whatever you call it. Now this is probably maybe the record in here that I'm most excited about. This is not an album I have. This is actually a pretty rare album, and it's not a good album. There's a story behind it, and I was looking it up, and it's really interesting. This is Lou Reed, Metal Machine Music. This is an avant-garde album. Full of like industrial sounds and random crap, and it's really long and really unbearable to listen to, but it's a cool album. Like, I don't know, there's something about owning this. It's really cool. If one of the rumors, or I don't know what you call it, I don't really remember exactly about it, but it was like some sources were saying that he made this album just to appease like a contract, so they had to make a certain amount of albums, and he just threw this together. It's kind of like a, screw you kind of thing to the record company. And here we have Roy Buchanan, Livestock. It's a cool cover. Don't know anything about Roy Buchanan, but I will after I listen to that album. And then so I have two extra covers of Led Zeppelin's Physical Graffiti. One has only one of the records. The other one has no records in it. It's just the cover. So I got this. This is just the inner sleeve and a record for Physical Graffiti. And I checked, and it's not the other record I needed for the one that had the one record. So now I have two copies of Physical Graffiti that both have that same one record in it. So that's pretty annoying, but maybe eventually I'll find the other records. And here we have the Byrds, Sweetheart of the Rodeo. This is a really cool one to get. I'm going to have to check on my copy. I think my copy's pretty nice. But this is a really cool, kind of an odd album, because it's early Byrds is like poppy and rocky and whatever, and all of a sudden they're doing country. And this is a really good country album. We have James Gang, Thirds. Don't know much about James Gang. We have Dickie Betts, The Great Southern. Don't know anything about that. This is pretty cool. Copy of Led Zeppelin 4. Obviously, this is an amazing album. We have Bachman Turner Overdrive, Not Fragile. I've listened to a little bit of them. I wasn't a fan, but I really have to get back into them and see what I like. I know my dad has this album and he liked them. I'll have to look at it. We have the Rolling Stones, Made in the Shade, and I'm pretty sure my copy that I have is really bad, so this will obviously replace it and be good. Then we have Foreigner's Head Games, and this is in the Shrink, and so that's pretty cool. Here we have the Steve Miller Band, number 5. Don't know much about this album, but Steve Miller Band, and it seems pretty cool to get. Only got a few more here. After the Gold Rush, Neil Young. Cover's a little bit worn out and stuff, but it's a really good album. We have Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Pictures at an Exhibition, I guess is the name. No, I just call it Exhibition, I guess. So, I've listened to Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Nah, not a big fan of them. Got Bad Company, Straight Shooter. And the final one, this album's another one that I was really excited about. This is Moondog Manatee, the band. I think it was funny because there's this album and Metal Machine Music that I was like, 2 albums I didn't really know much about that I was really interested in because I like Lou Reed, I like the band, really excited about it. I looked up like a ranking of Lou Reed's best albums, like best to worst. Metal Machine Music was at the very bottom. I was like, oh man, whatever, it's still cool. And then I looked at best to worst of the band, and this was also on the bottom of the list. But I've listened to a few songs from it. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's anything like groundbreaking, but it still seems like it's a cool album to listen to. So, very excited about that. And I'm excited about all these records. I'll have to go through and organize them and see what I'm going to do about it. But yeah, again, thank you very much to Evan and to Evan's uncle. This is really awesome. Yeah, I was really excited about it, and I'm still really excited about it. Yeah, again, you can follow me on Instagram at DonColeVinyl. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next video.